Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. Welcome to Salt Lake. Last week it was rain, Jim, and this week it's all about the sun. A beautiful day in Salt Lake. This is going to be an incredible day of racing.
Well, not only racing, but the party in the pits. I'm just so happy for the people in Utah and the other surrounding states. They get to come here and they get to see it's going to be about 72 degrees, and it's just perfect. And, you know, in years past it's been snowing, it's been raining here, but you know what? The racing's been good here each and every year.
We're here at Rice-Eccles Stadium. Of course, Miller Motorsports Park, not far away, going to be the site of a national. Certainly a lot of action sports happening here in Utah. Well, we arrive here with the 450 class and Ryan Villopoto having an opportunity to join history. Jeremy McGrath, Ricky Carmichael, and Bob Hanna, the only other riders in the history of Supercross to achieve the championship 3 consecutive seasons. Villopoto could wrap it tonight. Will he wrap it tonight?
You know, that's a big question. I mean, it all depends on the start. I mean, the start here tonight, it's real short, like you'd alluded to earlier. It is short. It is a tight left. It's narrow. Anything can happen. We saw what happened on a short starting line in Seattle last weekend. Villopoto, if it hadn't not been for Reed, Villopoto would have went down that first turn. So the key is for him to make sure he gets out of that first turn in a good position, you know. But the only thing he's got to really focus on is just keeping Millsaps and Ryan Dungey behind him. If he does that, he's going to wrap up his 3rd championship.
Now, this start straight reminds me of Houston last year, where we had a lot of carnage in there. Tyler Bowers, I remember being one of the victims in that particular race. Also, the track has a lot of rocks in it. This typically a race that has had rain or even snow at times, and that road base has gotten in there. Would you run handguards?
I mean, some guys like them, some guys don't. Sometimes it's a little interference, you know, to guys when they're working the clutch or the front brake or whatever. But, you know, it's not nothing that they're not used to this. I mean, I remember in other years past, you know, it has a tendency to get that road base. Not real big rock. I mean, it's 3/4 inch crushed rock,
gravel,
you know,
yeah.
It's gravel. And but the only good thing is the stadium here is pretty small and compact, so it's not like they're going down a long straightaway like we had in Toronto or something. You're getting pounded by roost, or, you know, the bikes are throwing roost, but it's not quite getting up as high as your hands and face. It's more, you know, doing damage to, like, say, the front disc or the front forks or things like that.
All right, so Ryan Villopoto stays out front. He takes home the championship for the 450s and the 250s. The question is, Ken Roczen, 20-point lead over Eli Tomac after that 6-point switch last week when Tomac threw it away while in the lead. Does Ken Roczen wrap it up tonight?
It's going to be a little harder because, you know, obviously the competition isn't as deep as it is in that 450 class. But Eli Tomac, you mentioned something about 3. Eli Tomac's got a chance to win here 3 years in a row, and nobody's done that, not in the 450 or the 250 class in previous years. So this is Salt Lake City, Rice-Eccles Stadium. It's been good here for Eli Tomac. Hopefully he can rebound, and about the only thing he can do is just win and hope something happens to Ken Roczen at this point.
If Tomac stays out front, Vegas next week should be exciting. We'll see if somebody can get in between Roczen and Tomac, and Roczen wraps the championship. Lots of storylines to follow, and we will be doing so through practice. 3 hours of live streaming practice, 2 to 5, coming up this afternoon. That's Mountain Time. Then, of course, the AMSOIL podium interviews, as well as a post-race report, and we also have lots of rider interviews for you here from the track walk. Salt Lake City, 70s and beautiful. It's going to be a great day of racing.